What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster in chief. And tonight in the BrewLab, I am coming at you with an Orzhov deck, another Orzhov deck. I know, I play a lot of these, but it is, you know, my favorite color combination after all. So you'll just have to excuse me while I enjoy myself, because this is a doozy. The audio's back. Sorry about yesterday. Had a little mishap with my microphone cable. I've gone out and purchased a new one. Please let me know if you hear any problems with the audio, because it is an inferior cable compared to the one that came stock with the microphone. So fingers crossed, it all sounds fantastic on your end as well. But without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew. Weatherlight Hangar. This actually came second in yesterday's poll, where we ended up going with the draw drain. This was neck and neck. So I thought, why not? Let's play the one that came second in the poll tonight. So, Weatherlight Hangar, Orzhov colors. We're trying to flip, or make the Weatherlight Compleated into a 5/5 flyer as quickly as possible. So we need to have 4 of our creatures die, so that it can get 4 of these Phyresis counters on it. The cool thing is, along the way you're scrying, which is also really, really nice. And eventually, when you get to 7 or more of these counters, you're also drawing a card, which is pretty nice. Then the rest of the deck is really tailored. I've been working on this one a little while now to make sure that that happens as quickly as possible, and in such a way that even if it doesn't, we have other ways of winning. So we need sack fodder, and we have plenty. First of all, the Cult Conscript enters the battlefield tapped. We've all seen this one in a couple of mono black lists in the earlier part of the season. It's sort of faded off. People got more wild cards and are playing the sleeper agent guy, but it's a sweet little 1-drop because it can keep coming back, so it makes great sacrificial fodder. You can do this at instant speed during the opponent's turn, so then it comes into play tapped, and then you untap and you're ready to start doing things with it again. So that's one of our sack fodders. Then we've got Jadar, the Ghoulcaller of Nephalia, who will poop out a little zombie every turn, which is another great sack fodder. Then we've got tokens galore. We've got the tokens from the wedding festivity. We've got the tokens from Adeline. We've got the tokens from Edgar. We've got tokens from Sorin. Tokens. All of these things we can sacrifice to all of our various spells, which we have a few of. The first removal spell here is Cut Down, which doesn't require you to sacrifice a creature. But then we've got Grisly Sigil, which uses the casualty mechanic. And if you sacrifice a creature that has power 1 or greater, so all of these little sack fodder guys, even including the humans, you can deal 4 damage and gain 4 life to either target creature or planeswalker, which is great. And in a pinch, you can just do a 1 without any casualty and just get rid of like something with 1 toughness, gain 1 life. But you're really trying to do the full thing here, and 4 life is nothing to scoff at in a deck which struggles a little bit with life gain. So we may end up putting in more copies of this over the cut down. It's just I wanted the instant speed. Let's see how it ends up playing out. Then more removal. We've got 2 Infernal Grasps and 3 Rite of Oblivions. Amazing. Keeps just being such a freaking amazing card right now. It's like, we don't have Vanishing Verse. So this is the next best thing, and it requires you to sacrifice a non-land permanent. Of course, we don't want to be sacrificing any of our more important creatures, so we will be using our sack fodders, the aforementioned. Oh, and don't forget, of course, Edgar, aside from the vampires it poops out as the coffin, is also himself a great sack fodder, because you can just, he keeps coming back. And we kind of want him to be the coffin and start making these little 1/1s. So if you've got Edgar in play and there's a must exile target and you have no other sack fodder, you can just Rite of Oblivion your Edgar and keep on pumping out little vampires. And that's it. Oh, wait, no, and then there's one more spell, the Reckoner's Bargain, which is another one which I'm trying to squeeze in an additional copy of. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you sacrifice an artifact or creature. You gain life equal to the sacrifice permanent's mana value. Draw 2 cards. So if you sack a Edgar to the Reckoner's Bargain, you're gaining 4 life and drawing 2 cards at instant speed. I think that's pretty groovy and a very nice thing to do to your opponent's end step, so that the coffin goes down and you get the 1/1 straight away at the beginning of your next turn. So really, really nice. Reckoner's Bargain, kind of the best thing we can do now that there isn't the oh my god, I don't even remember the name of the card anymore. Draw 2, make a treasure thing that everybody was sacking the ghasts to. It's out of standard, it's already out of my mind, and I'm glad for it. But anyway, this is the next best thing. That's it as far as spells that require, removal and spells that require the death of a creature or permanent to function. Then we're on to our artifacts, our vehicles, and the reason why we're running 4 Mech Hangars in the mana base. We've got 1 Reckoner Bankbuster, 1 Unlicensed Hearse. Bankbuster, you know the drill, draws you cards, freaking amazing. It's probably in the top 4 or 5 best cards in standard right now, I would say. So we're focusing more on the Weatherlight. We have other ways of drawing cards. The already mentioned Reckoner's Bargain. We've also got the Welcoming Vampire, which draws us cards. And Sorin's +1. So I've gone with a little lighter on the Bankbusters this time around. And then 1 Unlicensed Hearse has been really good. Just like a sneaky one of, I think most decks should run one. Pardon me. The Unlicensed Hearse, dealing with the Titan of Industries that get milled by Fable of the Mirror Breaker, or, there's a lot of graveyard shenanigans going on, and just having this way of dealing with that also ends up being a threat is just pretty damn sweet. But then, of course, the most important and the namesake of the deck, Weatherlight Compleated. We can, through all of this sacking and things dying, don't forget, every time you attack with the zombie, it dies because it's got decayed. You get a trigger off of the Weatherlight. We can get it to turn into a creature pretty quickly without having to resort to this. But we can, before that happens, crew or turn the Weatherlight Compleated into a creature with the Mech Hangar, which is so freaking sweet. Nobody sees it coming. It's very underplayed still. I wish I knew exactly why. We may actually be able to just trim that down to 3. I've been enjoying that new Scryland. The Crystal Grotto, mate. There we go. Much better. Sneaky one of. Where was I? The Mech Hangar crewing Weatherlight. So damn cool. Then, card draw engine, other than Reckoner Bankbuster and the Reckoner's Bargain, we've got Welcoming Vampire. Whenever 1 or more creatures with power 2 or less enter the battlefield under your control, you draw a card. The Adeline attacking will make a 1/1, you draw a card. The Wedding Festivities pooping out little 1/1s, you draw a card. The Coffin here, the zombies. Almost everything will be triggering the Welcoming Vampire and drawing us some cards. Adeline just to do some beatdown action. Sorin just to sneak in a Planeswalker, but we might actually consider Henrika in this place instead, because of the can be a sack outlet. With her options there, one of them is sack one of your creatures, and then the opponent has to do the same, so you can just get rid of the zombie, and then put another Phyresis counter on Weatherlight, and you get a nice flying body that gets the buff from Edgar. So if there's any change I might make towards the end, it might just be kicking Sorin and putting in Henrika instead. And then 3 copies of Edgar, which is just such a house. Love the card, always have, and in this deck it just makes perfect sense. So that's the brew. As far as the mana base goes, we got 2 Eiganjos, 2 Takenumas, 3 Mech Hangars, 1 Crystal Grotto, 8 gorgeous Godzilla lands, and a bunch of duels, as always. That's the brew. Let's jump into some games. Now, of course, as always at this part in my videos, this is when I got a little bit of time before the games actually start. I can squeeze in a little bit of self-promotion. And so if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, kindly consider doing so. We're getting really close to that 800 subscriber milestone, guys. I got these booster packs I want to get rid of. The giveaway is going to get triggered, so share the video around to all your friends. Let's help me get to that 800 subs, pretty please. Of course, you could also just like the video, leave a comment, all that good stuff. You know the drill. That always really helps me out. All right, I think we go Takenuma, Conscripto, the Bee's Knees, playing what appears to be probably Esper. Let's go Scryan. No problemo. Didn't have to sack that, actually. That was a bit of a misplay there. I didn't put any Denix in my previous... Oh, okay. This isn't what I thought it was initially. I guess he's gonna throw the Denic under the bus. No? There's the Weatherlight. So whenever one of these legendaries die, they come back as zombie tokens. Interesting. Unfortunately, he's going to gain life off of this Denic, which is a little bit frustrating. But we get 2 triggers on our Weatherlight. Oof. Nah. Yes. Yes. Sure. Not entirely sure what your point of that was. But okay. This has got Ward 2. fire races. Guaranteed. Yes, please. Oonn seems to be flooding pretty badly. I wonder what he could have up his sleeves here. Maybe he's got Wandering Emperor. Tie. Of all the things. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Very nice. I don't think I can do stuff here because of the Denic. He has the backup. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. So now he gets the 2-2. Okay, that's not a terrible card though. He's got me. Oh, I forgot about the plaza. What a misplay. What a misplay. Nice, very nice. We are so screwed. Couple of terrible misplays there. That was dreadful. We just dead. Go swing with everything. Game over. Oh my goodness, that was dreadful. Very nice play there with the tie. He killed my Weatherlight. It reduced the power of my Adeline. So then his could. Oh man, that was well played. Well played, opponent. Nothing much I can say about that. Couple misplays from yours truly. On to the next one. Let's roll with these punches, baby. Oh. Close though. I mean, we got the Weatherlight active pretty quick. Things were looking decent there. I don't know if I need to run a couple sweepers, just like backup plan. Something like I don't know, Path of Peril. Borg Trauma. Cool sleeves, bro. Really? Wow. Lol. Lol.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
Yeah, that's enough lands now. Thank you very much. Caramba. Watch him have another Liliana now. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, come on with the lands, man. Dear goodness gracious me. What a load of rubbish. More land. Because that's definitely what we needed at this point in the game.
A fight? And you think you can win?
Jadar is so good against Liliana. More land. You've got to be kidding me. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh! There's Edgar. Man, we had to slug through like a bajillion freaking lands there. But at least we got stuff to sack to the... Oh, off you go. Needed a victory after that last terrible match. Thank goodness we managed to slay Mono Black. It's less and less scary Even though it's still the top meta share, it's definitely not the top deck anymore, in my opinion. Selesnia's giving it a very good run for its money. We are going to have to go a little shorter tonight, guys, because I am, it's getting very late, and I do need to start editing and things. I'm afraid that it shall have to be a slightly shorter evening. Sure. Esper, Raffine nonsense, probably. Wow, all the 3-drops. Is it the counter spell or is it the Bankbuster draw? Okay, nice. Meetook. Nailed it! I think in that case we go for a double wedding announcement. Hoping he doesn't have another one lined up. Okay, one of these charming fellows seems to be like just full on control deck. Draw a card. Okay. Wow, it's like some kind of control deck, just Esper control, I guess. Let's draw another card, yeah. Fine. Pretty frustrating. Nice. Very nice. Let's hold up the grasp. He needs to take out the flyer, or it's a JJ. 1, 2. So you can do a 5. 1, 2. Yeah, I knew it. I swear on my freaking, I don't know what, man. Well, at least we get to bring back the Cult Conscript. There's always another Meathook. Where's Weatherlight? 3 copies in the deck. Can you believe what is happening right now? Like, can you actually believe what is happening right now? Oh my god, what a disgusting person. Yeah. Please let me beat this guy. I swear, this is insane, dude. Oh my god, please. How is that even a thing, man? Just insane, dude. That's the freaking 3rd Meathook in a row that I've had to sit through. Ah, a little late to the party, my friend. Just a tad late to the party. He might even have Wandering Emperor. No, he's got that counter spell that allows him to bring things back from the... Oh my god, I think I might just puke. I think I'm gonna concede. This is really just potentially like the worst type of... Just the worst. Like, I can't think of anything worse than this shit. This is literally my least favorite type of magic. You deserve that. He drew Wandering Emperor. I'm gonna lose it. Whew. Okay. Ooh. Come on, baby. This is your final chance. Oh, wow. Nope, don't need that. Get stuffed. Get freaking stuffed. Freaking 3 Meathooks. These are the worst types of decks, man. If I wasn't playing in front of the camera, I almost always just scoop to those guys. It drives me nuts. I'll just kill everything and counter everything and sweep everything and don't actually show a single win con the whole freaking way. I'm just gonna try and like devious cover up your invoke despairs back into your library and cast those at me 100 times before I die. Come on, come. Alright, that I think needs to be a mulligan. Here we go again. Graveyard Trespasser. No? Liliana of the Veil.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick.
Again, Jadar helping us out with that.
I've always hated crowds.
Why would you do that?
I'll take my zombies
Just
and leave.
keep your evolved sleeper. Who am I to judge? Skadoosh. I'll take a trade if you're keen to go for that. Yeah. We can get the 2 Edgar plan rolling. Now, if he makes this death touch, I'm okay with that. Of course. Goes for the plus, huh?
Dire times call for dire tactics.
Takenuma. Brings back the Liliana, I guess. Goes for the freaking dude. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. One of my Rites of Oblivions. No, because it's double ward, because I'm targeting it twice. We wouldn't have the mana. I mean, the things to discard. Trespasser number 3. Okay. Sure, I'll do the 1. Gain a bit of life as well. We can bring them back now anyway. Ooh. Ooh. Baby, baby.
When I win, you're telling me what you know about the Raven Man.
The Raven Man.
Don't overthink things.
Who is the Raven Man? We just let it through and swing for the kill. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Off you go, Mono Black. Get freaking stuffed. I'm afraid that is going to have to be it for tonight's gameplay footage. We've arrived at the 45-minute mark. I wish that we'd gotten the deck to do its full thing with the Weatherlight, but didn't quite seem to be drawing it when we needed it at all, unfortunately, but that's okay. The rest of the deck performed very nicely, and I'm quite happy with it. I would love to hear your thoughts, as always, in the comments. Those really do mean the world to me. If I were to make any changes, I did mention perhaps removing one Sorin and just putting in a Henrika Domnathi instead, and maybe running a sweeper or 2, something like Path of Peril, just in case we get into that situation where we're okay to sweep our own board because we've got Edgar and things and the Weatherlight, and the opponent, the board stays just getting a little bit too gunked up. Sweep it up. Maybe Path of Peril is the way to go. Just a couple copies. I don't know what I would trim, but other things that I would like to find a way to reshuffle around a little bit is maybe fitting in some more Reckoner's Bargains. I think this is a pretty sweet little card, especially with Edgar, but in general, just we don't have much in black now since Deadly Dispute. There we go. Now I remember the card name. Is gone. So, then thinking of maybe putting in more Grisly Sigils for the life gain instead of the cut downs, even though we lose the instant speed. I don't know. Little edits, little things that I would like to hand over to you guys, my lovely community, to play with and fiddle with and enjoy and and come up with, something that could be even better than what is already here in front of your eyes. But that is going to be it for tonight's gameplay footage. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will see you all tomorrow with another fresh brew. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab, signing out. Peace, y'all.